Money Moves with Miv 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So, guys, today we're going to be reacting to yet another video from Tales from the Streets, YouTube. Um, another homeless video. Um, if you guys haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and let's hop straight into the content.
All right, so what's your name?
Hi guys, I'm Zaraya. I go by Z, but Zaraya.
Zaraya.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Are you originally from Arizona?
No, I'm actually from Cali.
You're from
LA.
California.
Yep, yes,
And
sir.
what brings you all the way out here?
I'm just visiting friends, family, working. Yeah.
That's good. How has it been out here in Arizona so far?
It's been really good. There's definitely some money in Arizona. It's hot as hell, but the money is looking right down here.
That's good. Do you travel a lot?
And the funny part about it is that there's money literally everywhere in the country, but she's from Cali, so like Cali, like everything's super expensive. So I would think that there would be more money in Cali than there is in Arizona. But a lot of these homeless people, they just tend to start rambling, and a lot of them be caught up in their own in their head. You know, it stems from mental issues. But let's keep it moving.
Yes, I travel all the time. I was actually just in Vegas. Probably gonna go back home to Cali for a little bit, but don't know what's next.
How's Vegas? Is it lucrative out there?
Vegas is popping. Vegas is popping. As long as you know how to work the casinos, then you're straight.
How long have you been in your type of work?
About 2 years now.
2 years?
Yep.
Do you enjoy it, or do you just do it because you need to pay bills?
No, I mean, both. The money's good, so, you know, so sometimes okay. If you get a guy that has a lot of money, period. Yeah.
Is it really dangerous doing the type of work?
It can be very dangerous. I have my spray,
Yeah.
you know, and I have security, so I'm normally always protected.
Have you ever had to use your pepper spray?
Oh, all the time, all the time, all the time.
All the time?
Yes. I don't.
The funny part about it is, like I always say, when I see these young women who are early 19, 20, 21, 22, and the way they talk and stuff, you could tell that most of these women has not had any strong father figure in the household. 9 times out of 10, they'd have been with somebody, or somebody who then turned them out, and now, you know, it's just like me. I used to be homeless, and I'm from Memphis. You guys know that. And when I was younger, I was embedded in the streets. It's the same thing with girls who say they're working and they're doing drugs and they're homeless and stuff. And you know, and since I started at a young age, committing crimes, um, um, smoking the ganja, selling my drugs and stuff like that. It took a long time for me to break out of that mentality. A lot of times, a lot of these women be like already a lot of these homeless people be already so far gone that you know there's really ain't no hope for them. But let's keep it moving.
Play about that. You can't with me.
What kind of situations come up that you have to call security or use your pepper spray?
If it's like just, you know, not leaving me alone, not trying to pay me, if they're masturbating, you're getting sprayed, you're not or record, because no, unless you pay.
Okay. Have you always done this type of work, or have you ever done something like online?
So I used to do online, but then I started just working, and yeah, only cool. I did online for a little bit.
Did you make a lot of money on that?
Yeah, only to be popping, especially if you have Instagram followers, social network. That's how you get your only popping.
That's how you get a lot of
Yeah.
exposure, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Can I ask you about your childhood? How was your
Yeah.
childhood growing
So
up?
I'm actually adopted. My birth mom kind of did the same work as me. I grew up with great parents. My parents are solid as hell. I had a great childhood, no problems. Very spoiled. You know, always had money, so that never was an issue.
At what age were you adopted?
I was adopted at 1.
At 1?
Yeah.
So did you ever get to meet your biological parents? Or not?
So I seen her on like Facebook, but I never really cared to meet her because she like gave me up. So like the fuck, you know, no
What
point in
about
meeting
your
you.
father, biological
My
father?
birth dad is in prison in Mexico, so
okay.
that's not really
And
an
what's
option.
your ethnicity? Are you Mexican?
I'm Mexican and white.
Mexican and white.
Yes.
Okay. Do you get more business because you're Mexican and
Yeah,
white?
I mean, I'm a
or-
Mexican, white, thick girl, so of course I'm short. You know, pretty eyes, pretty hair. So
Yeah.
it'd be popping for me.
That's good.
And I wonder how long will it actually be popping before the looks go away? You know, um, a lot of guys out here are just thirsty, man. You know, very thirsty, and it's sad that um, you know, um, um, we all know that they got people who have been in worse situations than this young lady became lawyers, doctors, good citizens, you know. But who am I to judge?
Do you guys ever get bothered by the police out here?
Yes, I actually just got pulled over the other day. But he let me go, you know, be nice to the police. Don't try to run. That's stupid. Don't run. Tell them your name, you know, don't tell them none of your business, but tell them your name. Be respectful. And most of the time they'll let you go, you know, pretend you're going home.
A lot of people get combative, huh?
Yeah.
And that's
People
why
will
they end up
be
going to jail.
disrespectful. People will be yelling, trying to run. So you're going to go to jail if you do that. You know what I mean? But if you're nice, respectful, then most of the time they'll let you go.
What do you do like the first time? What do they do the first time when they pull you over? Is it usually a ticket or are you
A
going
warning.
straight to jail?
A warning for the most part. But
A
if
warning.
you're a bitch, you're probably going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good, man.
Yeah, I get warnings, but I've never gone to jail.
Never been to jail.
Knock on wood. This isn't wood, but I'm knocking. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You don't have no probation, nothing like that. So
Nope.
you have a clean record.
Yep.
How far in school did you get?
I graduated. I went to high school. I also went to cosmetology school, so I'm a hairstylist. I was a hairstylist before I started working in this industry. But yeah,
How long were you doing the cosmetology?
for about a year.
And why not go back to that type of work?
I know that the industry that this young lady works in, and a lot of other women and men work in, it's very enticing to a lot of women because they're we live in a materialistic, time period where, you're seeing these women getting flown out to different places. Like, I'm talking about like other women seeing other women getting flown out, going to all these restaurants and stuff, but they don't really understand the pain and the suffering that you got to go through to get the money that you're getting, you know.
Just because this is more money for me, and you know, it's easier. And I could do both. I can do it on this side if I want to, but right now I'm young and my prime, so just doing whatever I want.
You could probably even do the hair of your coworkers,
Right.
huh?
Yep.
You said you're 20,
22.
22. How long do you think that you're going to be doing the type of work that you do?
Not long. I'm just trying to get my money right, and hopefully within like the next 5-6 years I can bounce, get out of this, have a house, have a car.
Usually when you get into certain things for years, and you do certain things and you meet guys and do things, it leaves an imprint on you. So I feel bad for the guy who meets her when she don't want to look at her past and she wants to settle down, but he don't know all the things that she done did in the past and stuff like that. I feel bad for you, brother.
Car, have everything in my name, and be solid.
So you have
Save up,
goals.
own businesses. Yeah,
You have dreams for the
dreams.
future.
Yeah, I want to own a few Airbnbs and just thug it out.
Do you have like a savings going on? Anything?
I do.
like that?
Yes.
That's good.
Yep.
Do you have any kids?
I have one kid. He will be 3 next month. Yeah, my little boy.
Who is your kid with right now?
He stays with my parents whenever I'm working, so he's
Okay.
very safe.
So he's back home.
Yes.
That's good. What other plans do you have for your future?
Like I said, I just want to own a few Airbnbs, get poppin', get a maid to clean it up so I don't even have to visit it,
Yeah.
and maybe like 3 or 4 in some popular cities, and I'll be making bank.
So you're trying to be into real estate.
Yes.
Have you ever been to work in Los Angeles?
What do you mean? Like work down
fake.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How is it like compared to Arizona?
I think Arizona is a little bit more easier. LA can be a little scary,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like Arizona. It's just so f***ing hot here. Hot.
What gets scary out here in Arizona?
Nothing. Arizona's been so smooth for me. So smooth.
Or I mean, in LA, what gets scary out there?
A lot of you just gotta stay solid. Don't be green. Be in pocket. Don't be out of pocket because that's not cute. Just keep your head down when you see a P and keep it going. Keep it pushing.
Is there a lot of gangs out there?
Oh, for sure. It's LA.
A lot of violence
LA.
and stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
How do you guys keep safe from that?
I just, stay in my own lane, avoid any conflict. If I see something that I don't have no business seeing, walk the other way. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
In LA, I know that they made loitering like legal, right? Like hanging out on the corners and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do they mess with you guys out there, like the police and all that?
I mean, the police will mess with you anywhere you go. They see a girl working, they're gonna mess with you. So that's anywhere you go. You know what I mean? So, like I said, keep it respectful and, obey them, and you should be good. Follow me on Instagram at prettygirl444.
And I bet some of you guys gonna go and follow this chick. Yeah, it's crazy that there's guys who are willing to date this chick, and she has her pimp daddy security somewhere, while you're trying to, what I'm saying, hang out for a little while, and next thing you know, a date turns to something else. Well, we gotta be careful on all sides out here, man. A lot of these chicks don't be looking like they're for the streets, but they be straight for the streets. Guys, you gotta be careful. Stop falling for these chicks, just because they cute, talk a certain type of way. This woman talks absolutely proper, and there's a lot of dudes who would fall heads over heels for this woman. No, don't do it. But I appreciate you guys for stopping through. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, fellas, it's a mother movie. Over and out.